Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We are back for our next lesson. And the first letter is ha. Ha. Like when we say Hank in English, it's similar. Ha. Originating from the center of the throat. Ha. Next letter is kha. 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 You can see there originates from the upper portion of the throat. Raise the tongue to read with full mouth. Full mouth means that it has a aw sound. Kha, as opposed to kha. So kha. Next letter is dal. 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 D-A-L. Dal. Has a D sound in English. This is a fairly easier one than the other letters. Dal. The next letter is dhal. Dhal. Similar to when we say that in English. Dhal. The word dhikr starts with this letter. Dhal. The next letter is ra. 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 Similar to the R in English. Ra. Ra. Now we're going to just again reiterate the letters by drawing them and give you some visual aid. So the first letter we're doing here again is ha. And I recommend you do the same by writing it down. If you're using a phone, you can also practice on your notes. It's a good way to save paper and to practice. Ha. Again, make sure you bring that sound out. Don't say ha, but ha. Be able to bring that out. With one dot on top, again, we have the letter kha. 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 You're going to have to memorize that between jim, ha, and kha, it's the same shape, but with the dots being on top, removed, or in the middle. Dal. Dal. Even this letter, if you look at it, almost looks like a D in English if you reverse it and put a line through it. Often people use different techniques to try to memorize what that letter could be. That's one good, perhaps, tip on memorizing that one. Here it's a dal shape, again, just with a dot on top, which is dhal. Often in transliteration, they put a DH for dhal. We went back just to show you one more time. This is dal again, dal. And we also said that if you have a dot on top, it becomes dhal. Dhal. Dal and dhal. And then, of course, we had ra. 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 All right, a little test. We're going to do the letters very slow. You can write them down if you like, but you can just look at it and try without going back or referring to any other paper to try to guess what this letter is. You are to guess what this letter is. We'll give you a second. Okay, so this letter is kha. Hopefully you got that right. Kha. Kha has that dot on top. Next letter looks like a letter in English that might help you. It's almost reversed if you reverse it in English to the other side. What letter is this? Ra. Ra. Hopefully you got that one right too. Ra. Ra. We are trying to make these videos as simple and slow as possible to help you to memorize these letters so you don't need to, outside this recording, do anything. You just need to watch this and learn it. The next letter is a letter we mentioned, looks like a different one with a dot on top. The other letter being a D sound in English. That might give you a hint. This letter is Dhal. Dhal. Very good. You can also just go back slightly to watch this over and over, just for the review part of the letters. Dhal. Next letter. What does that look like? Dal. Dal. Hopefully you got that one right too. Dal. Dal. Try to write them down. It'll help you. Once you watch these videos, we won't come back to them, and you'll have them, inshallah, inscribed in your memory. Next letter. Is this a letter we've already done? This could be a tricky one. What is this letter? Dal. Yes, I thought I'd throw that in just to check you. Make sure you're sure about the letters. Dal. So you can also do 4x6 card. You can pick a partner and test each other with it. This should not take you more than a day to do these letters. It should take you 1 day. Ha. That's right, ha. So take this day, inshallah, and finish these letters. Thank you for watching. We pray for Allah's success. Sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad.